Welcome everyone to Strength Training for Seniors. Today we're going to do a little different format. We are going to be using lighter weights, and we're going to do each exercise. We're going to focus on a body part, and we'll be doing 2 exercises. So in other words, instead of doing 30 seconds on, taking a little break, second set, another 30 seconds, we're going to be doing these 2 exercises right after the other. So before we start, I will show you the 2 exercises. So we'll do the first one for 30 seconds, and then we'll do the second one for 30 seconds. So we're going to be targeting that body part for 1 minute. We will then take a 1-minute break, and then we'll go on to the next one. So make sure you have your water nearby, so at any time you can get a drink. All right, let's go ahead and get started then. We'll start with our warm-up. So let's start marching. And then a side step, to step and touch. Probably you're hearing my squeaky floor here. Happens in old houses. All right, kick the heel to the inside. If you want to tap that heel, you can. Good, then we're gonna kick those heels to the rear. Good, then we'll come back to center in a half jack. So step left, center, right, center. Good. Swing those arms up and start to warm up the upper body. Let's do one more each side. Come back to center and squat. Good, 2 more. Good, then we'll go back to the beginning. So we're back to marching. And then we'll start our side step. Once more, side to side. Kick those heels to the center. Once more each side, kick to the rear. Good, once more each side, back to center and half jack, right, left, right, left. Good. Once more each side, back to center and squat. Good, 2 more. Good, come up to standing, widen your stance a little bit, clasp those hands in front, and then sweep those arms up. Good, this last time you bring the arms up, release your hands and do the wave. Just a nice easy side bend. Good. Come back to center. Pull those elbows down to your waist. and back up. Good, then take the arms out to the side, palms up, fingertips to the shoulders. And then hold those fingertips there and some elbow circles. And reverse. Good. And relax it out. Walk those feet in. Grab a drink and we will get started. All right. So picking up the weights, I'll show you the 2 exercises we're going to do targeting the chest. So the first one, you're going to bring your hands together so the knuckles are facing each other in the front, and then you're going to pull those elbows back. So you're going to squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. All right, that's the first one. The second one, we're going to do what's called a jab, and with a wrist turn. So you're going to punch forward, and then you're going to turn the thumb down. So jab, turn, and we'll alternate the arms there. Okay? All right, so we've got 30 seconds with a chest pull. Ready, begin. Pull, pull. Pull it back. Good. Good, you've got 10 seconds here. Good, now we'll go right into our jab and turn. Jab, turn. Keep those shoulders down. Now, keep your abs tight so you don't overarch that low back. Good, 5 seconds. Good, rest it out. Make sure you're wiggling those fingers. If you want to put the dumbbells down for a second, you can. So I'll wait a couple of seconds, and while you're continuing to rest, I'm going to show you the next 2 exercises. All right, so we're going to come to the legs. So what you're going to do is you're going to come into this wide stance. This is called a sumo squat. So my feet are wider than my hips, and my toes are pointing out at least 45 degrees. I'm just going to bring my arms in the front. So the arms are just holding the weights. They're not going to be working or anything. And then I'm just going to do this deep squat and up. So this will be the first 30 seconds. The second 30 seconds, you're going to walk your feet in a little bit, and we're going to do this. I mean, you're still a little wide, but you're going to shift the weight over, lift, center, squat, lift. Okay? So if you are a little wider here, you'll probably have a little better balance and drop and lift. Okay? All right, so here we go. Start with that wide squat, arms down. Here we go. Keep the chest lifted. Good. Keep breathing. Ten seconds. Good. All right, come on up. You may want to turn your feet in a little bit. So you're going to squat, go to the right, lift the left. Squat, lift the right. Squat. If you want to put your hands on your waist, you can do that. No, not in those glutes. 5 seconds. Good. All right, rest it out. Walk it out. Again, make sure you're, shaking your hands out, wiggling those fingers. Grab a drink whenever you need it. All right, while you continue to rest, I'll go on to the next two and show you those. So we're going to be working the back. So we'll be standing up nice and straight. We're going to be tightening those abdominals, extending the arms out, palms facing up, and then we'll come out to the side and back in. All right, so this will be the first exercise. The second one will extend, and then we're going to pull in for a lat row. Okay? All right, here we go. Out and in. Good. Abs tight, remember. Otherwise, you tend to overarch that low back. 10 seconds. Good. Here we go. Arms to the front. Pull the elbows back. Or lat row, like you're opening a drawer. Continue to breathe. 10 more seconds. Good. Last one here. Good. Rest it out. All right. During the break, we've got 3 more exercises here before we'll take our break and start the second round, but you will need your mat for the second round. So, all right. Okay, here we go. The next two are going to be bicep curls. So we're going to stand nice and tall, arms alongside the body, palms facing forward. We're going to curl. Second exercise, you're going out to the side. So you're on that diagonal and curling. Okay, here we go. Begin. Good, 10 seconds. Good. Extend the arms. Now turn your palms so they're on the diagonal and curl. So just targeting some different muscles in the arm. Good, 10 seconds. Good. All right, rest it out. All right, the next one we're going to do are the shoulders. So let me show you the 2 exercises. You're still resting, remember. So walk it out, shake it out, grab a drink. All right, so we're going to do lateral raises. Now, if that bothers you to bring the arms up at shoulder height, then just go about 45 degrees right here, okay? That's why you want those lighter weights, because we're doing quite a few repetitions, so you don't need really heavier weights here. All right, so exercise 1 will be the lat raise. Then we'll come here to center and do an overhead press. Okay? All right, here we go. Lat raises, tighten those abdominals and lift. Good, 10 seconds. Good, one more here. Good, bring the arms down, bend the elbows, palms facing each other and press. Ten seconds. Good, one more rep here. Good, rest it out. Actually, we're gonna put the dumbbells down for this next one. So that'll give your hands a little break. So for the next two, we're gonna focus on the core. So I'm gonna give you an option for your arms. We're gonna be doing a lateral bend. So you can just bring the hands behind your head. Make sure you're not pressing your head forward. You're just kind of resting them there. If you don't want to keep your hands here, that is a lot on the shoulders, then just bring your hands to your waist. That's fine too. Okay, so here we go. Either hands behind, just loosely clasp behind your back, or hands on the hips. Oh, so the second one, so we're going to do a lateral bend. Sorry, just alternating. And then for the second one, hands will cross on the shoulders, and we're going to twist. All right, here we go. Ready? We'll start to the right. Bend, come back to center. Exhale as you bend. Inhale back to center. Good, 10 seconds. Good, once more each side. Come back to center, release the arms, cross them. Inhale, exhale to the right. Keep your knees nice and soft. Just let your knees go with you as you turn. This is all from the waist, working those obliques. Ten seconds. Good. And back to center. All right, rest it out. Grab a drink, grab your mat, and then we'll go on to our second round. I'll meet you back here in just a second. Welcome back to round 2 of our exercises. The first 3 exercises, we are going to be using the mat, except the first exercise here is a push-up. So if you normally do a push-up on the wall, then you'll stay here and do it on the wall. If you're okay doing it on the mat, then go ahead and come down on the mat. Then the second exercise is going to be a plank. So if you choose to do your push-up on the wall, then just come down on the mat for your forearm plank after that, okay? All right, otherwise, if you're doing a push-up on your mat, and feel free, you know, to put a blanket under your knees and shins if you need to also. All right, let's see if I can do this for half a minute. So 30 seconds, we're gonna push up. Here we go, begin. Do as many as you can. Take a break. Got about 8 seconds. That's as many as I can do. All right, rest it out. We're coming into a plank. So either lower yourself down onto your forearms. Again, options, keep your knees on the mat or lift both. Or I'm going to do a hand plank, so on my hands. Here we go, 30 seconds. If you were on the wall, then just come down to the mat. Now, it's really important when you do a plank that you keep your abdominals tight, because you're gonna start feeling it in the low back, because generally those hips start sagging. You've got 5 seconds. Good, all right. Bring those knees down. Shake those hands a little bit. You've got a minute of rest. If you'd like to come into child's pose and rest it out. All right, while you continue to rest, I will show you the next two. So we're going to work the legs. We'll start, let's see, on our right side. So when you're ready, just go ahead and lower yourself down on your right side. Extend your right arm and just rest your head on your upper arm. Take your left hand and just place it in front of you for balance. So your knees are going to stay bent, and we're just going to work that left leg, okay? So we're gonna start by picking that left leg up, and you're gonna kick forward, bend, kick back. So it's just a kick, 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 kick. Good. The second one, actually we've got 3 in this one. The next one we're going to do is we'll bring the toe forward. We're gonna get to these in a minute, I'm just showing you. And we're gonna tap. So you'll just tap, tap, tap. And then the last one is gonna be this bicycle movement. Okay? All right, here we go. We're going to do 20 seconds for each one. So we'll start with this forward and back as much as you can. Back, it's not truly back, but kick it forward. No, let's just kick forward. I don't think I like that back one now that I do it. Just kick it forward. Good. All right, now this next time, extend the leg and tap your toe, just up and down, up and down. You are really gonna feel this right here in that glute. Good, 5 seconds. Good. Now, bend the knee, go behind, swing it around. So it's like a reverse bicycle. Good, now reverse it. I don't know about you, but I'm feeling a burn. 5 seconds. Good. All right. Rest it out and go to the other side. All right, so coming down on your left side now, and you can rest your head down. I'm coming up just so you can see me in the camera. All right, so knees stay bent. Just pick up that right knee now, kick it forward. Kick. Let's just kick forward. Just bend the knee, kick it forward. You can use that right hand to support you on the mat. Good. One more here. Extend the leg, tap. Good. 2 more. Good. Bicycle. Start in the back and sweep it around or to the rear. Good. Reverse it. Good. Once more around. Woo! Okay. You've earned a minute rest there. Hopefully you're feeling that in those glutes. If you want to roll onto your back and just rest here for a moment. All right, while you're resting, I'm going to show you the next 2. So we're going to stay on the mat and we're going to be working the back. All right, why don't you go ahead and come on up to a seated position. So you want to sit with your legs extended. When you sit like this, I'm going to show you a little trick. Roll onto your left side. Take your right hand and pull your glutes or your buttocks away from your sits bone. And then roll over to the right and pull the muscle away from the left sits bone. Do you feel how now you can feel those sits bones on the mat a little bit? It grounds you a little bit more. All right, so we're gonna sit up nice and tall. Your heels are on the floor. Make sure your knees and your toes are pointing up towards the ceiling. We're going to extend the arms and we're gonna roll back onto our sacrum. So you're gonna come no more than halfway and then you're gonna pull yourself back up. So this will be the first exercise. The second one, we're gonna come back to crossing the arms. When we go down, we're gonna do a little turn to the right, come back up, do a little turn to the left. Okay? All right, so here we go. 30 seconds with our back extension. So back, pull yourself up. Keep those abs tight. Good, 5 seconds. Let's see if we can get 2 more in. Good, last one here. Come on back up, cross those arms. Now, as you come down, do a little dip to the right, center, dip to the left, center. You're still coming no more than 45 degrees. Dip and up, dip and up. Good. 5 seconds. Good, let's do it once more each side. Good. You've earned a minute of rest, and we're gonna come up to standing. So you can fold your mat up and just put that to the side. All right, and then walk it out a little bit. Again, grab a drink, which I think I'm going to do. And then we'll come back to picking up those light weights. All right, let me show you the next two. We're going to be focusing on the shoulders again. This time we're going to pull the elbows close to the body, palms are facing up, and we're going to do an external rotation. We're just going to take those arms out to the side, the lower arms, or the hands out, in, out, in. Then we'll bring the arms alongside the body, keep these abdominals tight, and we'll do a front raise. Thumbs are pointing up. Okay? All right, here we go. First one, external rotation, begin. Good, 5 seconds. Good, one more. Back to center, bring the arms down, palms facing each other. Keep those abs tight as you lift and lower. Good, 4 more, 4, 3, 2, 1. You have 1 minute of rest. Make sure you wiggle those fingers, open and close. Maybe do a couple wrist turns. And you've got 1 more exercise to do, exercise of 2. Good. All right, so let me show you the next 2 while you continue to rest. So we worked the bicep, now we're gonna focus on the tricep, so the back of the upper arm. So you're going to come into this nice steady base, feet are about hip width apart. You're going to bend at the hip so that you do this half squat. Bend the elbows. So again, just like in the bicep curl, the elbows will stay somewhat close to the body. Then we're going to alternate, just kicking that arm back. So you can see I'm not moving my upper arm. I'm just kick, kick, kick. And try not to, I just did a little bit, but you don't want to bounce that torso either. So torso stays still, upper arm still. Second one, we'll extend the arms. I hope you can see me, palms facing up. We're gonna pulse. So your triceps are gonna feel this when you're done. All right, here we go. Come into that beginning stance. Let me turn so you can see me. Alternating arms. Here we go. Kick it back. Kick, kick, kick. Good. So it's the kick back that activates that tricep. Hopefully you're feeling that. Just keep your neck in line with the spine. Ten seconds. Good. Do once more each side. Good. Extend the arms, turn the palms up, keeping the arms straight, lift and lower. We're pulsing here. I'm feeling a burn. Take a break when you need to. You've got 10 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good job. All right, shake it out. We're gonna take a minute here to rest it out, to shake everything out, and then we'll begin our stretching. Grab a drink. Good. Hopefully you experienced just a little bit of what it's like to change the format a little bit. So always good to stress muscles in a different way. That's what builds muscle strength. Couple more seconds here. I'm gonna grab a drink while I'm doing that. All right, let's start with some upper body stretches. So we'll take the right arm across the chest, use that left hand or forearm to hug it in. And then open and close your fingers, those right fingers, couple of wrist circles. Good. Switch arms. Hug that left arm in, same thing, open and close the fingers. And wrist circles. Remember, continue to breathe. We want to bring that heart rate back to normal here. Good. Let's stretch those triceps. Taking the right arm, bringing it up, bending at the elbow. Options are to just take that left hand and push it up a little bit till you feel that stretch, or holding on to the elbow and bringing it in towards your ear. Good, and then switch arms. And again, this is great. You're gonna feel that stretch just even pushing that elbow up a little higher. This one, you'll get a little bit more into the shoulder down by your armpit, that kind of thing. But either one is a great stretch for the tricep. Good, and then go ahead and release the arms, bring them down. Clasp those hands, turn your palms out, keeping the shoulders down, reach through your palms. Just another stretch for the back of the shoulder. And then as you release those hands, bring them around behind you. If you can clasp the hands, then that's great. You're gonna press them down towards the floor. If not, just push your palms towards each other. So obviously the focus now is here, across the front of the chest. Good. Maybe look up a little bit. Continue to breathe. Good. And then release. We'll come over to the wall, so find just a little spot of the wall. And we're going to start with a runner's stretch. So keeping the left leg forward, step the right foot back and press your heel down. Your left knee will be bent. Do you feel a nice stretch, mainly in the calf, down into the Achilles tendon? And you continue to breathe. And then step that right foot forward and switch. So press that left heel down, then the right knee. And by having the wall give you some support, you can press against the wall to deepen that stretch. Then step the left leg forward, and then keeping your hands about shoulder width apart, shoulder height also. Step backward. If you need to keep a little bend in the knee, go ahead and do that. And then see if you can slowly begin to straighten the legs. It's a downward facing dog at the wall too, but you're stretching those hamstrings are what we're trying to focus on. But again, everybody's different. Maybe right here you're feeling the stretch. So what we're shooting for is the back of the thigh, stretching those muscles. Try to remember to keep your head above your heart right now too. So don't drop your head down too far. We're just focusing on the hamstrings. Good. All right, come up to standing. Again, using the wall, we'll come into a quad stretch. Last week I showed you if you did have difficulty flexing the knee this much, then just put a chair behind you and rest that foot on the chair. So we want to stretch the front of the thigh. Focus on keeping your knees in line with one another. Good. And then switching legs. And then release your other leg. This is an important one because we're going to stretch the glute. So whatever is your outside leg, holding on to the wall, bend the standing knee and then cross that foot over the thigh. So you should feel this in that outside hip. And you can do this sitting in the chair too if you want a little deeper stretch than standing. Good. And then switch sides. So bend that standing knee. You're kind of in a half squat here as you cross that foot over. Good. And then coming to standing. The last one, we're going to come back out into the center of the room, away from the wall. You're going to come back to that wide stance. Turn those toes out. Place your hands down here on those leg creases. Bend your knees. Now, take your hands, move them out to your thighs, and then drop your right shoulder towards the center and look to the left. So you've brought the torso forward a little bit, or that shoulder forward. Good. Come back to center. Drop the left shoulder in as you turn and look to the right. Good. And then come back to center. Come on up. Walk those feet in. Shake it out. Thank you so much for joining me today. Have a great rest of the day.